Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to the fifth tutorial of my introduction to JavaScript series. For inside this tutorial, we go quickly discuss about data types. This one will be a very short tutorial. But before we continue, I will quickly tell you say, if you never subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly do so now because your subscription are waiting they give me ginger and motivation to make videos like this. You go remember I tell you say, the overall concept of programming na say we dey perform operation. Say we dey give computer different instructions. Computer go process these instructions, come give us the answer back. Now, all these operations wey we dey perform so, now on top wetin we dey perform all these operations. These operations wey computer dey do for us so, without data, computer no fit just do different operations for us. So the concept of data e dey very important to programming. And because say programming give us the flexibility to perform different kind of things. Now why we can't get different types of data be that? So again, the best definition for data na the information wey we dey give computer, wey computer dey perform operations on. You go know say if you wan perform mathematical operations, say we wan add two numbers, multiply different numbers together, do a lot of things. You know say if we no give computer numbers, computer no fit perform this mathematics for us. So na why the concept of data types come make a lot of sense, wey come make am dey very important be that. We get a lot of data types, but for inside this tutorial, at the very beginning stage like this, we go quickly just discuss about few of them. So at this elementary stage now, data type dey very straightforward and easy to understand. So the types of data wey we get now na numbers, string, and Boolean. So na im dey this my right hand side so for on top my screen. So this number wey you dey see here na a type of data for inside programming. This string wey you see here na another types of data for inside programming. And this Boolean wey you dey see here so na data types that one sef be. You sef you go agree with me say the concept of number dey very big. So inside number, you know say we get fractional numbers, we get whole numbers, and a lot of other numbers like that. But the way we dey take represent numbers to computer, especially in JavaScript now, na integer numbers and float numbers. For inside other programming languages, we still get some other variations of number. For example, float, int, big int, long, and others like that. So wetin I go just quickly practicalize now na to represent all this information as you see them so. So make we quickly talk about numbers. So wetin be integer numbers? Integer numbers now for inside JavaScript na just whole numbers. You go fit just see something like this, say let number equal to 33. So integer numbers, you fit imagine them to be whole numbers. Shey you feel the idea? So make we quickly move to float number. So float number now na decimal numbers wey be say numbers wey get dot inside them. So I go just come back here again, talk say let say float number. Shey you see am? Then I go talk say 22.2. Shey you see am? So this 22.2 wey you see here so like this na example of float number be that, wey dey under numbers data type. Now make we quickly talk about strings. So the way I go like explain wetin strings be now na say strings na combination of different characters. Say you combine different characters together to form a particular word or sentence. So when you have this type of data inside your program, na wetin dem dey call strings be that. So for example now, make I declare a variable to contain a particular string. So I go just talk say let, then I go talk say name is equal to bioku. Now shey you see this bioku so, na wetin dem dey call strings be that. Na example of string data type. Now you go see say when I wan write this bioku, I come put am inside quotation marks. This quotation as you see am so, na wetin we dey use dey represent am to computer say this information na string data type. Shey you dey feel me? Now that one come mean say if we get another type of information here like this, say let age equal to 22. When you see this age so wey be 22, as I don put am inside string so, na im be say this 22 wey you dey see here, e no longer be number data type again o, e don turn string data type. So anytime when you see information wey dey inside quotation marks like this, na string data type. Na wetin computer dey take dey represent string data type be that. So the next type of data type wey I go like talk about now na Boolean. So Boolean are just like a binary types of information, say either true or false. So wetin Boolean mean na just true or false. So if I wan come represent this information to computer now, say I wan come represent this Boolean type of data to computer now, then I go just come here to computer and say, okay, Ismail is equal to true. Now, one very important thing to highlight be say, okay, make I just put let here so that it go make sense. So one important practice wey I go like highlight for declaring Boolean variable be say, you always want to declare the variable of a Boolean to look like question, because say e go give you either true or false. So anytime wey you wan declare your Boolean variable, always try to make am look like question. So basically, na everything wey we need know at this elementary stage of data types be that. So as e be say we don discuss about data types for inside this tutorial now, na so e go be for inside this tutorial. I go see you for the next tutorial.